I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com. Let's go check out the ZTE Era, which is at the ZTE booth at CTI in New Orleans. So bringing you closer, that's what ZTE says, at least with this device. This is the ZTE Era, and like I've said in some of the other Huawei and ZTE videos, these are the types of devices I would love to see in the US. We're seeing some ZTE stuff on the low end and mid-range, say prepaid carriers, and things like the ZTE Fury on Sprint, and the Warp, of course, with Boost Mobile. I think I said that backwards. Fury. No, Fury is on Sprint. It's hard to keep track of all these mobile devices in today's day and age, but especially when they're a lot of them are Android phones. But the ZTE Era is here at CTI 2012, and it's packing some pretty decent specs. This thing has a quad-core processor. It's packing stock ice cream sandwich, so you'll notice some minor customizations when we come in here. And you'll see, actually, I take that back, this one does not have minor customization. I spoke incorrectly, but you can see ice cream sandwich pre-installed on this device. You've got an 8-megapixel camera, 1 gigabyte of RAM on this bad boy, and you got a really nice body here as well. It's kind of reminiscent of something HTC would do, and you can see the volume rocker over on the left side. Over here, nothing. You got your camera on the back, so 8-megapixel camera with a flash. You got a 4.3-inch QHD display, so 540 by 960 here, 16 million colors, and of course it's capacitive. Now, unlike a lot of the ice cream sandwich devices, you've got 4 buttons down here. You have menu, home, back, and search. You actually did keep the search button this time around, but to access your recent apps, you just press and hold home, and you can easily get rid of those. So 4.3 inches, maybe a little bit large for some people, but kind of a sweet spot for a live, especially in the day of 5.3-inch displays and 4.8-inch displays like the HTC One X. But otherwise, the Era is pretty stock here. You can see out of the box. You get some different stuff, crystal ball settings, and what they're referring to there is the power buttons up here. I'll show you. I'll turn it off and back on. You can see this really unique lock screen that ZTE has implemented here. Long press to unlock. It's kind of like a disco thing they've got going on. You long press it, and it circles around and unlocks it for you. And you're in and ready to go. So 5 home screens, typical ice cream sandwich look and feel here. But again, like I said about some of the other devices I've looked at today on the show floor, this could be a great device for a normal, tier 1 big 4 carrier. Perhaps you could see this on AT&T or T-Mobile at $99.99. Something that's an alternative for people that are migrating up for the first time. It's a great looking device. It's got a nice body, and I hope that we'll see it in the US soon. Much more coverage to come on PhoneDog.com with the ZTE Era and all of ZTE stuff and all the mobile stuff at CTI 2012 in New Orleans. Keep it locked on the site. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, PhoneDog_Aaron. Let's keep this conversation going. Tell me what you think about these types of devices. PhoneDog_Aaron, and on Facebook at Facebook.com/PhoneDogAV. There's no way I'm going to get that to go, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Much more coverage to come on PhoneDog.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.